Bonjour tout le monde, comment ça va? Hello everybody, how are you? Yes, one of the most powerful language of the world, French language. Do you think its scope is going to be limited only in one country? If you think this, then you are absolutely wrong. Before we get into anything like that, I would like to tell you what is the difference between translation and interpretation. So, translation basically means translating one a language into another language. Let's say English to French and French to English. But mostly the translation services are in the written form. Now, let's talk about interpretation. How interpretation is different from translation. In interpretation, we mostly focus on the oral aspect, that is the spoken aspect of the language. There are multiple jobs in India that asks for interpretation services. So let's say you work in as an interpreter from French to English and English to French, you can earn approximately 12 lakhs annually just sitting at home. So do you think that this language doesn't have the scope? You're absolutely wrong. The world is open for you if you learn French language. So basically what happens in interpretation is these are live interpretation wherein you have to do some sort of a call. It could be a doctor call, it could be 911 call, it could be emergency calls like that. So you are acting as an interpreter between a person who speaks French and a person who speaks English, and you are a mediator so that everything goes in a flow. You can be an interpreter once you achieve C1 level of French language. I do provide coaching for interpretation and translation services as well. If you want to learn French from the very basics and go on to the level where you can be an interpreter or a translator in big firms, then you should consider taking my course. As an interpreter or a translator, you can work in big firms such as Google, Microsoft, Amazon, name any. Big firms such as Adani Group, Dhirubhai Ambani Group, name any. They need interpreters. You need interpreters in the field of medicine. You need interpreters in the field of banking. You need interpreters in the field of 911 calls. So we absolutely train you for that. We take you from the basics to the C1 level interpretation. And like I've discussed, the salary is going to be 12 lakhs annually. There are so many people who also being doctors and engineers are not able to make this much amount. If you need further information as to how you can crack this interpretation and translation courses, please feel free to DM me. I will be there to support you.